Okay, so everybody has like a breaking point moment, like a breakdown. Mine happened at the end of April. I want to say April 26th. It was like a week before my birthday. It was the last week in April 1999. I was working at Wendy's, but that morning I had a fight with my dad and I weren't really speaking to each other in 99. You know, my mom died in January. He put up all these pictures. He put up all these pictures all over the house, which it was too much for me. I couldn't look at her. So I basically lived in my car. Like I would come home, sleep, and then go to work, and then hang out with Chris all night. And like Chris would work nights at Esso. He would work at Wendy's, and then he would work at Esso. And sometimes when he would finish at Esso, he's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." Because I would just sleep for 2 hours. Go to work, and then the same thing. So in April, I don't remember, I guess this was like 25 years ago. So I don't remember what happened. I think Chris had just, because I was about to finish my shift. I was like front cash at Wendy's. And I was, from January till April, like I was not eating anything. I would live on and we had a 50% discount at Wendy's. The employees, managers ate for free. So the side salad was 52 cents. I remember that, 52 cents. So I would eat a side salad, and that's it. That's all I would eat, and I wouldn't even eat it all. And then I would go walk around the block, because I think my lunch was half an hour. Because I'm like, I don't want to have the food in my body. I don't want that food in my body. But I didn't know that I was in a depressed state. I didn't know that. I just thought, well, my mom just died. Oh, and also it hurt. I could not, when I had a mom and a daughter come to my like counter, I hated that. I hated that. I was so resentful. I was pleasant, but I was so, like deep down, I was so angry that how come you get to come to Wendy's with your mom? Like I was just like, oh. So anyway, it was end of April. And actually maybe a couple days before that or a week before that, they were trying to get me to eat grilled cheese. Like they're like, Monica, it's not much. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. My boss even bought me a grilled cheese. Not a grilled cheese, a grilled burger. Because we had grilled chicken and we had spicy chicken. We had the regular chicken, I think, and the hamburger. So I'm like, I'm like, no, I'm a vegan or a vegetarian, whatever I said. And one of my managers is like, Monica, here. So she bought me a grilled chicken with the honey mustard sauce, and I wouldn't eat it. I didn't want to eat it, but I think I pretended I ate it. So, and then April, at the end of April, a little bugger walking here. End of April, I did my shift, but like I said, my dad and I had little bugger here. My dad and I had a fight that morning, and so I didn't want to go home. And I was almost finished my shift. Chris, I had liked Chris at this point. He was my manager. I had liked him because he was so nice to me. A couple weeks before that, he was so nice to me, asking me how I'm doing and stuff. And he said that he was going through a hard time back when his grandpa died, and so he really understood me. So then I thought, so I started having feelings for him. So anyway, so he was about to start his shift, and I don't know who it was, but like God, it's been so long, I don't remember, but I know that somebody upset me, and Dale's like, Monica, go home. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go home. I don't want, home was not a safe place. Home is not a safe place for me. I did not want to be home. So that's what I said. I was just taking these courses, through distance education or something. And I did it in my car. I lived in my car, and I didn't want to be home. So she's like, Monica, go home. So I'm sitting in our changing room. I'm sitting in our changing room. Sorry, but I have Luna here. So I'm sitting in my changing room. This was supposed to be a short. Now it's going to be a long form, and I have it vertical, but that's okay. So I'm sitting in the room, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. So I went to the back room where we had like the kitchen, and I swear there was nobody watching me. I swear there was nobody. When I went there, I didn't see anybody. So I went there and I picked up a utensil. Anyway, and I put it anyway. So yeah. I don't know. I might not even monetize this video. So I put that object, and Trisha, a friend of mine who we hung out after work, Trisha, she's like, Monica, no! And so I left. She took the utensils, and I went to the change room, and next thing I hear is Dale called. Okay, Dale's like, call 911. And then the Halton police came, and all I kept saying was, I'm not leaving here without Chris, because they're like, we're going to take you. We're going to take you. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving without talking to Chris, because I think Chris and I did hang out that one day. I think Chris and I already hung out, and just like a week ago. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving here until I talk to Chris, that I know that it's going to be okay with him and I. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving here until I talk to Chris. And then I kept saying, I'm not leaving here until I talk to Chris. And they're like, okay, we'll let you talk to him. So then I hear Dale say, yeah, Monica has a thing for Chris. I'm always very subtle. So then Chris is talking to me. She's like, Dale had to do it, but you have to go. And that was the first time I went to the psychiatric ward, and that was not voluntary. But I think I only stayed, and I still refused to eat. The first day, I still refused to eat. Oh, actually, the first day, they put me on the medications, but I was so groggy. My dad visited me, and he's like, I didn't even realize. I saw him, but I went back to sleep, and he said, yeah, you were not on this planet. And they brought me food, and I looked at the meat, and I'm like, I don't want it. No, I'm not eating that. So I didn't eat it. I'm like, I'm not eating that. And the second day, I realized, oh crap, if I don't start eating, they're gonna keep me here, and I don't want to be here. Because when you're in the psychiatric ward, and especially if you're, not there on your own, you can't leave. They did have a smoking room at the time. This was 99. The Oakville Hospital was off of Trafalgar. So they had a smoking room. So I hung out with somebody in the evening. She was smoking, and we just hung out there. But yeah, if you're there longer and you have permission, you can leave to go down to get the Timmies. But I never got permission. So I didn't even have permission to wear my own clothes. And I missed my Walkman. I'm like, oh my God. But I couldn't have my Walkman, right? Because the wire, right? So yeah. But first, I think I was two nights in the locked unit, and then 2 nights in the other one, because then I started eating and I was actually walking around. Yeah. But so that's my mental health story. Yeah, it happened April. I guess the depression happened January 99, but my breakdown happened April 1999. I just thought I'd share that, because we have to be able to share our mental health stories and end the stigma. Have a great day, everybody.